horror fanatics? I'm Marcus. Welcome to our Shop 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Scream 7 and how recent quotes from Matthew Lillard about Stu Macher's role in the film, along with a recent set photo, may prove that not only is Stu Macher returning alive, he will be bringing the cult of Ghostface with him to terrorize Sidney Prescott once more. If you are a fan of Scream and other horror movie related content, please shoot the like button. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. And if you happen to be a new viewer here to the channel, please be sure to shoot that subscribe button followed by the bell icon so you get all the latest content updates to the channel. So last month at the MegaCon Orlando Fan Expo, Matthew Lillard appeared on stage with Scream alumni Skeet Ulrich to officially announce that he is returning as Stu Macher in Scream 7, where he would go on to tease that he plays a fairy godmother in the film. Now, when I first saw the clip of him saying this, I felt this was a subtle clue as to what type of role Stu Macher will have in the film. I took the quote seriously, but then I started to see folks saying, it's just a joke, don't take it seriously, it has nothing to do with what Stu Macher's role will be in Scream 7. So I said to myself, okay, let's not jump to conclusions. If there's anything that comes out along the way that supports my initial thought that this quote was not a joke and we should take it seriously, then I will share my thoughts on what it could mean. And then along came some set photos from the film provided by Craven Something Scary. Shout out to Craven. If you're not subscribed to his channel, his link will be in the description of this video. The set photo that gives us a direct link to Matthew Lillard's quote is this poster that is titled The Fairy Princess, which will be a play that Sidney Prescott's daughter Tatum and her friends will be a part of in the film. Now, I think when many of us look at the poster of The Fairy Princess, that we can come to the agreement that this play will be a rendition of Sleeping Beauty. In that film, there is a fairy godmother who goes by the name of Maleficent. I will read some background on the character and the film. The wicked fairy godmother is the main antagonist of the fairy tale Sleeping Beauty by Charles Perrault and the Brothers Grimm. She is an elderly evil fairy that curses Sleeping Beauty after the king and queen did not invite her to her christening. A king and queen have a baby girl after a long period of being childless. To celebrate, the king and queen hold a christening and invite the fairies who live in the kingdom to attend and to be the princess's godmothers. However, they do not invite the wicked fairy godmother because nobody has seen her leave her tower in many years and has been pronounced dead. When you take into account Matthew Lillard's quote, I think it's safe to assume this is what he was referring to as the Stu Macher character will be a new take on the Maleficent character from Sleeping Beauty. But I also feel the biggest question that we had in regards to Stu Macher's character in Scream 7 has been answered with everything that I just discussed. As I explained, Maleficent wasn't invited to the christening because no one had seen her leave her tower for many years and she was assumed and pronounced dead. This fact about the character is massive when it pertains to Stu Macher's character, because many fans believe the character never died in the first film. If they are going to have Stu Macher's character be a rendition of the Maleficent character from Sleeping Beauty, then much like she was, he would be alive even though he was thought to be dead, because he hasn't been seen by those who would know his identity since it was assumed Sidney Prescott killed him back in 1996. This is by far the biggest Easter egg that we have gotten when it comes to making a case for Stu Macher being alive, and I honestly do not see how anyone could deny it at this point given the info that I just provided. But if you're not convinced, don't worry, there's more. Going back to the poster, you see on the top that it reads that the play is presented by the Pine Grove High School Drama Club. With Stu being connected to the poster and most likely the play itself, this seems like the drama club could be Scream 7's version of the Woodsboro High School Cinema Club, who are supposed to be a cult-like group that worships Stu and did his bidding while he was in jail in the original plans for Scream 3 before being introduced entirely different in Scream 4. There is also the rumor circulating that McKenna Grace's character, Hannah, will play the role of the Fairy Princess. It is also being rumored that she will have the most grisly death in Scream 7. However, I want everyone to keep in mind that in the original concept for Scream 3, the members of the cult would all fake their deaths, only to be revealed alive at the end. Why I bring this up is because if Hannah's death winds up being the death where we see Ghostface choke someone with their own intestines after brutally gutting them, as it is rumored, then I would believe a death this over the top would be staged, because Scream is not known for outrageous over-the-top brutal kills. Sure, the last two films were more brutal than the first four, but that boundary of doing too much has never been stepped over, and I don't expect it to happen here in Scream 7. If Ghostface is choking people with their own intestines after gutting them to death, then I'm inclined to believe that death will be over the top because they wanted to look as real and believable as possible because it is staged. This is a Scream movie, not a Terrifier movie. I do think Hannah herself has to have some type of connection to Stu for her character to be the lead in this play. If they do make her a killer, I think it is possible she could be a family member of Stu's, maybe his niece, or a huge Stab fan from the Stab subreddit introduced in Scream 5, whose favorite killer was Stu Macher, who was influenced by Stu himself on the page to start killing for him. Also, keep in mind Hannah is supposed to be rich, and we know Stu's family had money as well, so in terms of being able to afford the equipment needed technology-wise to use AI deepfake software to pull off these new murders, often this type of fashion in regards to bringing back previous killers, maybe as some type of distraction or however they decide to do this, as it is rumored with the AI stuff, these two are at the top of the list, especially if we wind up getting a Ghostface lair where you see a bunch of computers and other tech-savvy items lying around. Given everything that I discussed in the video, I'm comfortable saying that Scream 7 will be what Kevin Williamson intended Scream 3 to be, with some obvious tweaks. I think this fairy godmother angle for Stu Macher's character can be something really special if it is done correctly. What is also interesting about the Fairy Princess play is that Sidney's daughter Tatum is also supposed to be a character in it, as I had mentioned earlier. Could she be a part of the cult with Stu Macher, which could serve as a twisted reversal of what the Tatum Riley character was in the original film? When I think about the cliffhanger ending rumors for Scream 7 and Scream 8 being rumored to be centered more around her character, I can't help but wonder if we are going to be getting two movies in Scream 7 and in Scream 8 that use previous concepts created by Kevin Williamson and update them for the story that they are telling now. I will elaborate more in a future video. But okay everyone, that is it for the Scream 7 theory video. Leave a comment in the comment section down below with your thoughts and opinions on everything that I discussed here in the video. Do you agree that the Fairy Princess play will be a rendition of Sleeping Beauty, with Stu Macher taking on a rendition role of Maleficent? What are your thoughts on Hannah's character, rumored to be the Fairy Princess? Will she have a connection to Stu Macher? If so, what will it be? As well as let me know if you think the Pine Grove High School Drama Club will be revealed as the cult of Ghostface, and if so, how many students will be killers and who will they be? Once again, I am Marcus, and this is our Shop 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. Be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Thank you all for watching.